I've been playing first-person shooter games for years. I have very high kill-death ratios in first-person shooters like Destiny 2 and Battlefield 6. But I quickly learned I had to stop playing arc raiders like it's Call of Duty. Because in FPS, vision is a trade. See, if you see them, they can see you. Normally the person who sees first is the normally one who wins the battle. See, that's the rule. But in arc raiders, that rule is a lie. Because this is a third-person shooter. See, the camera is your strongest weapon. So if you aren't abusing the invisible angle, you are walking into raids blind and handing your loot to players who know better. So today I'm showing you the single camera mechanic that turns 50-50 gunfights into guaranteed wins. So let's get technical. Your camera sits over your right shoulder. This isn't just for aesthetic choice, it's a geometry problem you need to solve. Cause most players are right hand dominant, so designers assume right side aim feels more natural and keeps the weapon visible without blocking the screen. So when you peek a corner to your left, you have to expose nearly 60% of your hitbox before you can even fire past the wall. So you're literally showing your body to enemies before you can see them. See, in a game with fast TTK like arc raiders, that's a death sentence. But when you peek to the right, you are a ghost. You can fire while barely exposing your pixel. See, this is a arc raider's advanced guide tip that separates the veterans from the tourists. So always fight clockwise. If you're pushing the left hand corner, you've already lost. If you do need to peek around a left side cover, meaning the cover you're using opens up to the left, switching to your left shoulder lets you expose less of your character body, see enemies early, and avoid awkward camera angles. Even in tight indoor spaces like hallways, doorways, and corners, see, they often favor one shoulder over the other. So if you're clearing a room and the next corner is left, swap shoulders before you slice the angle. Now for my controller players, we don't have the luxury of mouse clicking. See, we can't snap 90 degrees instantly, so we have to use skill cheats to beat the system. Unless you're using cheating devices, and that's a topic for another day. But for us who play the game the right way, we have to use something called pre-aiming. So don't step out and then try to find your target. See, that's slow. Instead, use the third-person camera angle to line up your shot through the wall. Put the white dot on their chest while you're completely safe. And once that dot is lined up, all you do is strafe and aim down sights. See, your crosshair will snap directly to them. See, you've done 90% of the aim work before you even entered the fight. So this is one of the best arc raiders tricks for console. See, it effectively gives you the first shot in every single engagement if done correctly. But here's where people mess up. See, if your settings are wrong, this doesn't work. So you need a setup that allows for fast information gathering but precise shooting. So go to your wireless controller settings and increase your horizontal sensitivity to 140 and increase your vertical sensitivity to 135. You want to change that because the game's PvP gunfights are extremely fast, angle heavy, and punish slow camera movement. Next, move your zoom and scope zoom sensitivity multipliers to 30 each. And you want them at 30% because you want speed when moving the camera but control when actually shooting your weapon. Next, you want to change your look respawn curve to linear. Linear gives you pure predictable 1-1 stick movement. So no acceleration, no smoothing, no curve fighting you. See, that's just raw input, raw camera movement. That consistency is exactly what you want in fast PvP gunfights. Next, take movement in a dead zone down to 5 because you want that stick input registering immediately. Next, you want to lower all your boost settings to 0. See, lowering all your boost settings to 0 on the wireless controller in Arc Raiders PvP is one of the most hidden optimizations that instantly makes your aim and movement more consistent. I must admit, boost settings sound helpful, but in competitive play, that actually works against you. So make sure to copy all these settings as a baseline. See, if you're playing on default, you're fighting the controller, not the enemy. Now let's talk about some advanced cheesing. It just doesn't apply to corners, it also applies to height. So in Arc Raider secret spots like rooftops, you can use the camera to look over the ledge without showing your head. See, you can also use this as bait. So if you know a sniper is watching a lane, you can jiggle your camera and not your body to see where the shot is coming from. See, information is ammo, and with this camera tech, you have infinite ammo. So Arc Raiders isn't just about who has the better twitch reflexes. It's about who controls the information. So by abusing the right hand peek, the third person camera, you are essentially using a legal wall hack. So stop taking fair fights and start using the camera to tilt the odds in your favor. If you want to see a secret loot room guide to help you get some of the hardest hitting weapons in Arc Raiders, I would suggest you watch this video next. Also, don't forget to like and sub. You guys have a blessed day. Peace.